Hi there, this is Jim. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I discussed some examples to explain more about the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. The slope-intercept form of the equation of the line is given by y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope of the line, b is the y-intercept, now let's have some examples. Let's take a look at this first example. Suppose the slope of the line is 3/4 and the y-intercept is -3. Determine the equation of the line in standard form. Right? So here we are given the slope to be equal to 3/4 and the y-intercept denoted by b to be equal to -3. Okay, we'll now determine the equation of the line in standard form. Since we are given the slope and the y-intercept, then we would now be using the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line, given by this equation: y is equal to mx plus b. Now let's substitute the values of m and b into this equation. So we'll now have y is equal to 3/4 times x plus -3, which will be simplified to y is equal to 3/4 of x minus -3. We'll multiply the whole equation by the LCM of the fractional terms, and the LCM here is 4. Okay, so this now can be simplified to 4y is equal to 3x minus 12. Okay, transposing 3x to the left side of the equation, we'll now have -3x plus 4y is equal to -12. This is actually an equation of the line in standard form. However, we can of course simplify this too by multiplying the whole equation by -1. We can arrive at an equivalent equation which is equal to 3x minus 4y is equal to 12. This is now the equation of the line given the slope, which is equal to 3/4, and the y-intercept to be equal to -3. This is in standard form. Okay, let's have a second example. Given the equation of the line as 6x minus 3y plus 5 equals 0, reduce the equation of the line to the slope-intercept form. Now, let's reduce the given equation to its equivalent slope-intercept form. The given equation is 6x minus 3y plus 5 equals 0. Note that the slope-intercept form of a line is given as y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So what shall we do? We need to isolate then at the left side of the equation the y term and all the other terms at the right side. Okay? So we can now transpose first, no, the term negative 3y to the right side. So it will now become 6x plus 5 is equal to 3y. By the symmetric property of equations, of course, we can rewrite this equation as 3y is equal to 6x plus 5. Okay? Now, take note, no? Given this slope-intercept form of the line, there must be no numerical coefficient of the y term but 1. So what shall we do then? We need to multiply this whole equation by the reciprocal of this numerical coefficient of y. So that is, we need to multiply the whole equation then by 1/3 just to eliminate the numerical coefficient of y to be equal to, of course, it will now become 1. So in the process, we'll now have y is equal to 6/3 is 2. So we'll have 2x plus 5/3. This is now the equation of the line in slope-intercept form, where m, the slope, is equal to 2. Okay, this one here. And the intercept is equal to 5/3. Okay, so this is now the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. That is, we were able to reduce this general equation of the line to its slope-intercept form. Now let's have another example. Here we need to find the equation of the line in standard form that crosses the y-axis at point 0, 5 and has a slope of negative 2/3. So as we can see here, the line intersects the y-axis at the point 0, 5, telling us that the y-intercept denoted by b is equal to 5. In the problem, we are also given the slope of the line, which is equal to negative 2/3. Okay? We are to look for the equation of the line in standard form, right? Now, we can do so by capitalizing on the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line, given by this equation, y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Substituting the values of m and b, we'll now have y is equal to negative 2/3 of x plus 5, right? Now, to simplify further, we can multiply the whole equation by the LCM, which is equal to 3, right? So it now becomes 3y is equal to negative 2x plus 15. Okay? To transform to standard form, we can now transpose this negative 2x to the left side, and we'll now have the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 15. This is the equation of the line in standard form. I hope you learned something from this video. In my next lecture video, I'll be explaining more about the point-slope form of the equation of this straight line. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel for you to receive instant notifications about newly uploaded lecture videos. Thanks for watching.